Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be doing some tie dyeing, which is something that I haven't done before on this channel. I've done bleach and stuff, but I've never done tie dyeing. Now I've seen a couple of really cool things that are like tie dyed, and as someone who only wears the colour black, mostly the colour black, I wanted to tie dye some stuff with black. So when my work gave me a £50 Amazon voucher for Christmas, I was like, I know exactly where that money's going, and it went on Amazon on tie-dyeing stuff. So let us get it out of the bag. Also, I'm not sure when this is coming out. This will probably be out in the new year. If so, Happy New Year! Happy 2021. I hope it's going better. I am filming this on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, because I had nothing else to do and I got all dressed up for a work Christmas Day thing, and I want to use the most of the makeup that I can. So I'm going to get my supplies out. Normally we do like a top down shot, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm kind of lazy. So first thing I got is a bunch of white t-shirts. Now Amazon does these big packs of like t-shirts from Fruit of the Loom. So if you want to get like a bunch of t-shirts and you don't want to go out thrifting, or you can't go thrifting because they're not open right now, that's why I got these, because we're in tier 4 and I can't go thrifting. I picked up some white t-shirts. It's all from Fruit of the Loom. I put this up because they're 100% cotton and the dye I'm going to be using is for cotton. And I got these in a XXL, and then it's like a big old white t-shirt, and I got 5 of these I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using all of them, not sure if I'm going to keep all of them, so I might give my boyfriend, so I might sell, depending on how they turn out. I also got 2 packets of dye. Now this is the wash and dye, so you like shove it in the washing machine, but I think you can also do it without putting it in the wash. I have seen people do it on TikTok without putting it in the wash. So it shouldn't affect it, and I couldn't find any regular dye, so I got 2 of these because you can only buy it in 2s, and I have a thrift flip that I need dye for as well, so I'm just going to use one of these today. I am not sure if I'm going to need it, but I went down the hardware store to need to get some stuff just been fixing, and it's like my local hardware store, and they had this bag of salt for 99p. It's for dyeing specifically. I don't have any dyeing salt, so I thought I'd grab some. You're also going to need elastic bands. How could I forget? Now I impulse bought myself a bunch of black rubber bands, like a load of them, like way too many, more than I'm ever going to need, and they're really thick as well, so I'm going to use them for my tie dyeing, and hopefully it's going to work. And I also need a big bucket. I don't know where mine is right now, but we need to bring all this into my kitchen, so So I'm going to put my gloves on. Ignore how dirty this bucket is. I can't get it out, so I don't really foresee it having any issues. I'm going to put my rubber gloves on for this step, and I'm going to open the packet of dye. I've got a big kettle here full of water, so I'm going to pour that in, being really careful. And I know that's not really enough water, and I think it's way too hot, so I'm going to fill this up with regular cold water and then pour it in the bucket. So I think that should be enough dye. The dye doesn't really feel too hot, so I'm just going to put all of it in there. Oh wow. And I'm also just going to grab the salt, and I'm just going to add about like half of this. Maybe that'll be enough. I'm going to take my glove off, grabbing one of my t-shirts. On this one I want to do like a horizontal stripe, so I'm just going to lay it out and I'm just going to scrunch it together. And I got a big bag of elastic bands. They're kind of like, they're really big like this, so I'm going to just use these to tie it off. Stick all of this just in the dye. The next one I want to do is like a swirl, so I'm just going to really loosely just swirl it up in a way or camera. And I'm just going to try and band it up without wrecking it. Okay, so some time has passed since we last spoke. I have done another one in the lines, but this time rather than going horizontal, we're going to go vertical. And I use 3 elastic bands on each one to do this because I want to put like a thicker line. And I've also taken out my ombre, and I think it's time to take out the other ones as well. So what I'm going to do is take them out and put them in one of these bags. Actually, I'm going to use the bag to get it out. It will be quite loud, but I'm going to try and do it the best I can. And so are all the skies till your rain falls down on me. Till your rain falls. So for all my dyed items in the plastic bags over there behind this light, I am going to let them all sit, and then we're going to wash them out with cool water, probably in my shower, and then we'll let them dry. I'm not going to cut off the elastic bands until I throw them in the washing machine, so hopefully it's going to be alright. I'm going to go eat some food, then we're going to wash it, then we'll come back. So I'm just going to rinse out the dye in my bathtub. My hands are really, really dyed. Hey Squishy. My hands are dyed so badly, oh my god. I'm going to wash out the excess dye, and then we will we'll wash it. Love you.
Love it.
So now that everything's been washed out as much as I can get it to wash out, I'm going to put it all in this, can't really see it, this is a pillowcase that I don't really use, and then I'm going to shove it in the tumble dryer for like 20 minutes, like not very long, and I'm going to leave all the elastic bands on and stuff. Hopefully this will minimise any sort of like damage to it. Also, I don't use this pillowcase for anything, so I don't mind it getting dirt on it if it does. So guys, that was it for me on how I made these t-shirts. I'm coming back on like a different day. It's a couple of weeks after I actually filmed that section of the video, and they turned out really good. I really loved how they turned out. I wasn't too sure when I first washed them and took them out, but after a couple of washes the dye starts to fade a little bit, so you're kind of left with this really interesting pattern. Now I did 4 out of the 5 in the end because my boyfriend wanted to do one of his own. The one that I wanted to make ombre didn't really turn out ombre, but it did turn out kind of faded, but I guess if you're going for like a faded vibe you can totally achieve that by using this technique. Definitely want to try some more different styles. I love how this one turned out using more rubber bands. I love how the spiral turned out as well. So all in all, I'm really impressed with how these all turned out. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel. I've been posting kind of regularly recently because I'm going through some stuff, but I'll be back in full force in no time. That was it from me guys. A huge thank you to our channel members for supporting the channel. It does mean a lot to me that you are continuing to support me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!